Uh, Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Right. Very sorry first because my there was a problem in my fiber connection. Then the other thing is that unfortunately mobile data is not working. Therefore, I have to shift for another place. That's why it's quite late to start today. Right. Before starting the session, right? So I would like to know brief about you because I wanted to know why you are following this course. That is actually that thing is if I know that thing, so I can focus on that. That's why I'm asking. So I'm Kavitha Vijayatunga first. So I'm working as I'm a lecturer from University of Peradeniya. That is my background. Likewise, so I need to know briefly your name and who are you. So it means what you are doing. So you are following a degree or something. And what is the purpose of doing this one? Can I start?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Can you know about yourself, Anu? Okay, first one. Likewise, just
Yeah, good evening, sir. I'm Anusha. Currently, I'm a lecturer at ESOF. So basically, I'm
yeah,
teaching computing research projects and research project subjects. So basically, I have to want to polish my knowledge on SPSS tool because it's important
yeah,
to
okay.
yes, teach the students as
Yeah,
well.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Diditi?
Good evening, sir. I'm a doctor. For my postgrads, I do a research. So my that knowledge is not updated and so
Right. Thank you. Imarsha? Indureka?
Yeah, I am Indreka from Jaffna. I am following MPhil in the Colombo University.
Yeah, okay. Abhilash?
Good evening to you all. I am Abhilash from Betikelo. I am teaching for 5 years. I am doing MPhil at Jaffna University.
Okay. Dineshan?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dineshan from Colombo. I'm working as a finance associate. I joined this class for my knowledge improvement, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, okay. MWBP? Nilufa?
Hi all, good evening. I'm Nilufer, currently pursuing my MPhil at Faculty of Education, University of Colombo, and currently working as a visiting lecturer for FGS and Colombo University Faculty of Education, and also at BALT for Education Policy and Leadership.
Right, thank you. Piruzan?
Good evening. This is Minusha from Trinco. I'm working as assistant executive at HDFC Bank, and I'm doing this course for my career development.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
RK?
Yes, I am Kumaran from Jaffna. I am a teacher in a national school for teaching A-level ICT students. And I am doing a master's in IT. Yeah.
Sashikala? Subhashini? Okay. Anyone to talk?
I'm Vasu. Good evening. I'm Vasu. I'm a doctor now, currently working in abroad. I did the postgraduate. I need to finish the board certification.
Right. Thank you. So, right. So first we'll discuss about the syllabus, right? Mm, uh, right, these are the learning outcomes. At the end of this course, participants will be able to understand SPSS interface and functions, manage and clean data sets efficiently, conduct descriptive and inferential statistics analysis, perform correlation and regression analysis, uh, use non-parametric test when assumptions are not made. So I think you have that uh, knowledge about these parametric and non-parametric tests. I'll be brief about that also. And interpret and report the statistical results professionally. So if anyone need single explanations, so please send me a private message. So then I will consider about that. So because some of you need some single explanation. Unfortunately, I can't speak Tamil, right? So if anyone needs single explanations, please send me a private message. Then I will consider about that. Okay. Okay. So then, can you hear me properly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, we
Okay.
can hear you.
Right. Okay. Okay. Then. So day one, this is actually introduction. So I think some of you know about this SPSS, right? So, but we are starting from basics. So in the presentations, it mentioned how to open and how to close those things as well, right? So the presentation will share with you. But so I'm not starting from that basic thing anyhow. That so I'm starting at basic level. So how to so introducing what is SPSS and how to enter the data. So those things also we are discussing. So it means uh, if someone is that, so someone who followed SPSS very first also you can understand these things. If the person who have little bit of knowledge about SPSS, sometimes you may be boring the first session because we are starting from there. Anyhow, so that is our plan then. So first introduction. Oh, overview and applications of SPSS, navigating SPSS interfaces, data view and variable. You know, there are many views. Basically, we need data view and the variable view. Then data entry and management, defining variables, types and labels, importing data from Excel and CSV files, sorting, filtering and cleaning data, handling missing data, and recording and computing new variables, right? Mm, recording and computing new variables. Then secondly, descriptive statistics and data visualization. Under the descriptive statistic, we are discussing about measures of central tendency, you know, mean, median, mode, standard deviation, mean, median, mode, those things, and measures of dispersion, range, variance, standard deviation, under that. Then frequency tables and cross tabulations. And under the data visualization, so just we are focusing about how to draw some graphs, histograms, box plots, and customizing and exploring these graphs. Then day three, inferential statistics and hypothesis testing. So just briefly explain so what is hypothesis testing and so how we can uh, how we can do some conclusions based on these hypotheses, those things we discussed. Then what is null hypothesis and what is the alternative hypothesis, and also what are the significance levels and confidence intervals. So those things briefly we are discussing. And t-test. Three types of t-test we are discussing: independent sample t-test. Then what are the instances we have to use these independent sample t-test, paired sample t-test, and one sample t-test, and ANOVA and ANOVA as well. So we are discussing this in third day. In fourth day, that is correlation, regression analysis, and non-parametric test. So there are many non-parametric tests available in SPSS, but with the time constraint, so we are discussing only one non-parametric test, that is chi-square test. So if you need many thing about the non-parametric test, so you can request from this institute. So then we can arrange separate session for that, because that is actually another area anyhow that. So you are following many of you following this for the research purpose. So then I think this one is enough. This knowledge is enough to analyze those data. So for the PhD student as well. Therefore, basically, your requirement is to analyze data for data collected for a research. So it means this course is quite enough actually. Then correlation analysis. So under correlation analysis, we are discussing Pearson's and Spearman's correlations, regression analysis, simple linear regression, multiple linear regression, and interpreting regression outputs. And also on non-parametric test, we are discussing chi-square test. The final day, so we are trying to take some hands-on experience because, so sometimes, so as we have that theoretical knowledge, sometimes we don't know how to apply that from a questionnaire, and so we can validate that questionnaires using fact analysis. So in SPSS actually it is only available exploratory fact analysis. Yeah, so then therefore we are trying to discuss how to do fact analysis in the purpose of validating the questionnaires, right? So therefore we are discussing fact analysis, principal component analysis, and for the Cronbach alpha value for the reliability testing, before administrating a questionnaire, so you have to piloting it and find its validity and the reliability. So therefore in here, so we are discussing that thing. And yeah, so then how to export the tables for the Word and Excel, and how you can export the data. So the tables we are taking here, then how we can export that to your research report, those things we are discussing. Yes. That's all actually. So this is the thing we are trying to discuss today. And yeah, so then we'll start now. So then the other thing is that so those who don't have that SPSS, try to download it, because from next day onwards, so we are doing practical sessions. Today was also, but if it doesn't matter today, because this is actually introduction session. So then I divided this course into 9 lessons. That is for my convenience, really. Then I am trying to discuss today 2.5 lessons, because 2 hours not enough for all 3 lessons. Therefore, here we are starting from basics, and so I am trying to at the end of today's lecture, I'm trying, sometimes it goes to the next day, right? So how to compute, how to store the data to a new variable from that. So for the up to there, so I try to discuss today. So this is actually introductory part. Yes, සමහර අයට මේක boring way. කමක් නැහැ දන්න අයට. So ඒ කියන්නේ basic knowledge එක තියෙන අය නම් සමහරට අමතක වෙලා තියෙනවා. එයාලත්ම පළවෙනි දවසේ පොඩ්ඩක් අපි ඉවසමු. මොකද අලුතෙන් ඉගෙන ගන්න අයත් ඇති. Yeah. So මට කියන්නකෝ කවුරු හරි ඉන්නවද? Anyone who doing SPSS very first?
So I'm doing it for the first time.
Yeah. So yeah. So therefore it's
Same here.
any other? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So then do you have the software?
No.
No, right. So then you can ask that you can ask for a link actually from the institution, so they will provide that link. So but I don't know whether that is actually not a premium version, I think. So anyhow, that so you can manage it is that it means trial version also for 30 days. So you can actually I think in some we can find some keys actually for a low cost actually. So then sometimes it is sharing in Facebook as well. So I also get from there because it's working actually. So that's enough. So therefore, you can purchase for not big amount actually, less than 1,000, 2,000 uh, rupees. So you can find actually a working uh, a serial number actually. Therefore, try for that. So if you have all, if you have all, sometimes yeah. So if you can, so you can download that. That is actually sometimes you can find the cracked version as well, right? So yeah, so you can find a key from yeah, because then now there are many people they provided the keys for us, right? So yeah, basically, so
So
download,
excuse me.
yeah,
Will you share the guiding tutorials with us in the group?
it means these presentations, yeah. Every
Okay.
presentations and everything we discuss here, SPSS file, everything will be distributed to you by the institution. Everything is given, so no need to just write only the what you call that. If you need to write additional thing, you can write. So what is in the presentation, everything is shared with you. Okay, don't worry.
Okay, thank you very much.
So the link provided is not
So these are
the link is not working, sir, to download the SPSS.
okay. So then you can just type and find. Then there is. That means trial version you can download actually. So for a
Okay.
30 days, then so if you then you can find actually, so in Facebook just type some, there are some many people, right? So then you can take, I think, 1,000 and 2,000 rupees, you can find a serial key, right?
Sir, we can download from IBM's official website. It's working well. That
It's
is some, yeah,
free.
free.
Yeah, it's free for
It's
30
free.
days. So I think it's for only,
It's
it's
free.
free.
I have
That is better.
downloaded and working for more than 1 year. It's working well.
Yeah, okay, then
Yes.
yes. Yeah. So if you
We
if
can
it's possible, I don't know.
yes, we can find on
Yeah.
IBM's official website. Yes.
Yeah. So then and then that's news for you. Then you can download and you can so try it. Then I think some yeah, an institution also try to find it. So what's your name? I don't I
Kumaran.
Kumaran. Yeah.
Yes.
So Kumaran, if you can, I don't know actually, it's possible. So you can share the link if it's possible. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah. Thank you very much. Then these are the learning outcomes actually for the first lesson, because today we are trying to start 3 lessons actually. So first one, properly open and shut down the SPSS. Describe different editors in SPSS and their characteristics. Understand menus and items in the SPSS. Enter data to SPSS worksheet and name and define variables. Yeah, so the SPSS means that statistical package for the social sciences. Therefore, basically, this is actually designed for the social science researchers. Uh, yeah. So SPSS can take data from almost any type of file, use them to generate and tabulate reports, charts, and plots of distributions and trends, descriptive statistics, and conduct complex statistical analysis. For therefore, then from very basic things to the advanced statistical analysis, so we can use SPSS. Actually, that is enough actually for any kind of data analysis in academic purpose. So and so the sometimes if you need some more analysis about that confirmatory factor analysis and those things, actually that is not available in SPS, but exploratory factor analysis is available. So then if you need those things actually, so again that this IBM introduced another software called AMO, so we can use that one. But so I think, yeah. So, but for the basic analysis, actually, we can use these things, this software actually. It is a Windows-based software and capable of handling large amounts of data. Yeah, so if I don't know whether if one student's in the last batch, so she's operating, her operating system is the Mac. So therefore, I don't know, sometimes that is not working there. So actually, this is Windows based. I think, I don't know actually. So that previously that is Windows based operating system. I think sometimes now it's developed for Mac. Right. So then opening and closing SPSS, I'm not explaining that. So, this is the icon. So it's displayed in your start menu or desktop. So then you can open it. Right. That thing is also mentioned in here. So if anyone need more information about open and closing these things, that is basic things about that. Anyhow, this is mentioned there. So I am using 26, I think now 30 or more versions also available there, I think. So, but the functions are same. There are little bit differences. So this basic, this thing is enough to operate that one as well. Hmm. Yeah, so then this is the interface. So once you enter to the SPSS worksheet, so this one is displayed. So if you don't like always displaying this, there is option, so you can cancel it. Don't show this again, right? So I in my one I cancel because මට ඒක ඇත්තටම බදයක් මේක just it's available here, right? So recent files, so then new data sheet, those things. But so just it's just I remove this welcome screen. So if you can customize it. Then yeah, so the dialog box that appears offers the choices. This one, this dialog box offers these choices actually. Running the tutorial. So if you are, then it's in SPSS also there are some instructions, so you can read and follow those things, right? So typing the data, running queries, or opening an existing data source, those things available in that welcome screen. The window behind this, the data editor window, which is used to display the data from whatever you are seeing. You could select the options, click OK, you could hit cancel. So then welcome dialog box, right? So you can cancel, or then you can there is a text you can don't show it this again, right? Then it's when we opening that SPSS, then it's not appeared next time, right? So if the very first time it's asking, so if you don't like to appear this dialog box, so you can you have option, so don't show this again, right? Then yeah, enter that new data into black editor or QPS, these things. Yeah, then SPSS, there are many views. Basically, we need actually, we are using three views. One is data view, the other one is variable view, then the other one is output view. So those things, so we have to shift it with these three views because yeah. So then first we'll go to the data view. So here you can see once you open this PSS file in the left bottom corner, you can see data view and variable view. So this is actually, you can see the cells like SPSS, right? SPSS වගේම cells තියෙනවා මෙහෙම. But so we can't enter the data. Any question?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think no question there. Right. So then here, left bottom corner, so you can see data view and variable view. You can shift those views actually, right? Yeah. So here you can see this is data view. Mm, wait a minute. So right. So then here you can see data view and variable. So you can shift these views that is here, right? Okay. Then you can see the variable view here, right? So then we can shift the data view and variable in these two tabs displayed in left bottom corner of your screen. Then here, so the extension. So then when we are saving the worksheet, so there are two files we have to save, right? The first one is that what is that worksheet, that is if we are entering the data and so you are manipulating data in one view, then that is the extension in .sav. Then the other thing, so when once we take the outputs, right, once we did an analysis, so it is opened in another viewer, not in here, in another viewer. So it's called, that is output viewer. So you have, if you need, so to save, so you have to save these two files separately. So one is this data files, the other one is this information from the output viewer. So you have to save the output viewer as well. So the extension for the output viewer is .spo. Yeah. To open the window of any analysis, so you can go file menu, click and open the output. Yes, we'll try to do that. So we have to go file. I didn't do that because just when once we did an analysis, so it's opened separately. So in here, see any other view? No. Now here you can see new data and output. So then here we can open the output view, right? So you can see it's displayed like this output view, right? This is output view actually, right? Okay, you can close it. Okay. Yeah, so then this is how we can display these outputs, right? So this is how we got that descriptive statistics. So this is different view. So I will show you one thing here. Wait, we can go for analysis just to show you, right? Just to show you data analysis, analyze descriptive statistics, frequencies. So we can take this all just then, yeah. Then we can go to the output view. Where is it? Output view. Yeah, this is my output view. Right. Then it showed that this is how it showed these outputs, right? Then here you can see the frequencies, valid, gender, and age in years. So you can see there are 6, then 3 females and 3 males. Then percentage is 50-50. Then age in years, you can see actually frequency table here. Age in years valid 20. So there are 2 20s. Then percentage and cumulative percent, everything is available in the output view actually. So I wanted to show there is another view called output view, right? Right. In addition, there are some views actually because, but we are not frequently using, right? So, but in addition, there are some views. So pivot table editor, it means in the output view. So if you double click on some table, it's automatically open this pivot table editor. So it means we can customize these tables, what is in the output. So we can format, we can change the colors. So normally these things are, we are not doing actually, we are not practicing, right? Anyhow that there we can change those things. So because I will show, I can show you. So this is the output actually, this is the output view, right? So once we double click on this, then this pivot table editor, it's opened. Then now we can change those things, right? We can change, right? Then here table properties, everything. So we can do these editing parts there, right? But we are normally not doing those things, but we can. Okay. All right, so then output, that is display the pivot table, can be modified in many ways with pivot table editor. So we can edit text. So what is available in the output, we can change, right? Swap data into row and columns. We can change rows and columns. We can add colors, then create multidimensional tables, selectively hide and show results. Those then once we open this pivot table editor, we can do those things. Right. So the chart editor, once you take the chart actually, so then I will try to take some chart as well. Graphs, right? So I'll try to check the simple bar graph. I don't know. Yeah, we can take this is and this. Okay, so it's not displayed. Sometimes it is not give anyhow that. So once we take these graphs, right? So then again as pivot table it is, so we can double click on that graphs, then we can change the outputs. Right. So it means we can do some formatting things. Right. We can change the colors, select different types of font sizes, switch horizontal and vertical axes. So we can sweep those axes. So it means we can change column graphs to the bar graphs. Likewise, we can change two axes and rotate 3D scatter plots and even change the chart type as well. So once we take the bar graph, so we can change it to his pie chart. Likewise, so we can change that graph type as well. So that is actually, so the things we are doing in Excel, those things also we can do here, right? Then text output editor here. Text output also we can change. Then so there is another editor we call syntax editor. It means we can type the codes sometimes, right? So that is we are not doing actually, but there are some editors. Then in the text output editor, uh, text output that is not displayed in the pivot tables can be modified with the text output editor. So if we double click on the text here, so then again it's display another one. So then here another window, then we can uh, change the text and those things. Then syntax editor, yeah. So we can use some commands, right? So once we අර අපි දැන් Windows වලත් දැන් අපි menus වලින් කනේ කරන්නේ, but so you have command prompts, we can type the commands and do those things. Then likewise in here also we can see the syntax editor, but we are normally not doing those things, but it is available. Yeah, so then just we are trying to get some idea about these SPSS menu and icons, right? So in the basically you can see here file, edit, view, data, transform, analyze, graphs, utilities, extensions, windows, help. So these are the available menus. One by one, we are trying to take some idea actually, because most of the menus, once you open that menu, so you can understand what is available there anyhow. So we are trying to get some idea. So in the file menu here, so you can see you can actually open new data, uh, syntax output views, right? Then open save exit. You can open create new files or multiple file types as you illustrated in the right. Yeah. We can go here, so then we can see file menu. Then these things are available in first one, right? New, then open, right? Import from Excel, right? Close, save as, then export. We can export to the Excel, SAS, likewise, right? And print option is also available there, and print preview also we can take like that. Okay. Right. So that is about first menu, right? The second one is edit menu. Edit menu. Edit includes the typical copy paste commands, right? So cut copy paste commands that is available in edit. Then click on options and select. We'll see the dialog box to the left. You can use the format the data output charts, etc. These choices are rather than overwhelming, and you can simply take default options. Yeah. So in the edit option, so we can change default options. I will show you. Right in here, then we can go to the edit. Yeah, you can see undo. So there is no data available. So once data is there, so you can see cut, copy, paste, and copy with variable names. Likewise, then insert variables. And here, what I mentioned, the options is available there. Therefore, in here, you can see display labels, display names. Then, yeah, then once we can check here, you can see language. So we can change the language to the Chinese, German, right? Italian, Korean, likewise. No, but the single is not available there, right? Spanish, Russian, those things. and viewer. So you can see that what is the we can change, actually we can customize the font which font is we are using, and font size, then bold, italic, those things, and data. Likewise, you can see here currency, output, syntax editor. Likewise, we can actually a pivot table editor, so we can customize those things once you open. And so actually no need to do these things actually if you are using basic SPS. Anyhow, these options are available. So if anyone need, if you are anyone not like to this interface, you can customize it, like using the edit options, right? All right. So then that is why what I showed you. Yeah, so you can see here, so you can change those things. Then third one is view. Third one is view. This one. Status bar, toolbars, then menu fonts, those things. View allows you to select which toolbars you want to show, select font size, add or remove the grid lines to separate each piece of data, and to select whether or not display your raw data and or the data labels, right? So therefore these options available there here. So once you open this, you can see, right? So if you click on this, grid lines are not displayed there, right? You can see grid lines. And also you can use value labels as well. So here label is age in years to, right? Look at here, then label is age in years. So my variable name is age. So then once we come to the data here, it's mentioned age. That is variable name. So, but I need, if I want to display this label, so what we can do is we can go for here, view, then value labels. Then you can see here, then here you can see, yeah, I think you can, then here, view, yeah, I will remove this one value labels. Then you can see 1 2 here, right? 1 2 1 2, it's mentioned like here, right? So once I activated this value labels, now it's changed to female male male female, right? So I will show how it's happened, right? So when in the variable view, it's defined here values, 1 for female and 2 for male. So we are entering 1 and 2 only, not we are not typing female, male, those things, right? So then when it goes to the view, so here it's mentioned 1 2, no, but if you need to know, see what is 1 2, what you can do is you can go for view and variable labels, then you can see there. So then now it is not 1 2 is 1 2 means that male and female, it is displayed in here. So then we can change those things from this one, right? Then next menu is data. Data. Data allows you to select several options ranging from, yeah, data. You can see many things there, right? So we are not talking all the things there, so you can try it by using the help. So basic thing we are discussing. So you can see here short cases, short variables, transpose, yeah. So merge files, you can merge the files, right? Restructure, so and split file and split file, select cases, wait cases, copy data sheet. So then there are many options available in data, right? So displaying data showed at specific variables, selecting certain cases, subsequent analysis, those things available in data. So next one is next one is transfer. It's available compute variables, programmability transformations, values within cases, right? And date and time, create time series, those things. Record into same variable, record into different variables, right? Visual binding, right? Those things available. In the transforms, it includes the several options to change current variables. For example, you can change continuous variable to the categorical variable. So you can change the data type as well in transformation. Change scores into rank scores and add constant variables, etc. Those things we need. Then most important, menu is analysis, because we need these analysis from this SPSS. So hopefully most of the time we are using this menu, right? Right. Yeah, we can see the analysis. You can see reports, descriptive statistics, Bayesian statistics, tables, right? And compare means. Here you can see t-test, then ANOVA, those things available there. Then general linear model, univariate, multivariate, repeated measures, generalized linear model, mixed models, right? Correlations, bivariate and partial, then regression analysis, linear curve estimations, right? Binary logistics and log linear, see available here. Then neural networks, then classify, then dimension reduction. So you can see here fact analysis here, dimension reduction, fact. So from there we are doing that fact analysis, and also reliability analysis also available here, scale reliability analysis. So we can find Cronbach alpha value using this one. Then non-parametric tests, I told you there are many non-parametric tests available there. So then we can access the non-parametric tests using this non-parametric test menu, right? And forecasting, then survival, multiple response, missing value analysis, multiple imputations. There are, if we can find missing values, if there are some missing values, and if we need the data to the analysis, sometimes some of the analysis we can't do with many missing values. Therefore, we can go for the multiple imputation. Sometimes we are filling these missing values with a scientific basis method. Sometimes otherwise we can do that so analysis part. And so the simulation, query control, those things are available in analysis. Analyze includes all the commands to carry out statistical analysis and calculate descriptive statistics and inferential statistics as well. So then we can go for the graphs menu. So select includes the commands to create various types of graphs, includes box plots, histograms. So you can see this is how we can draw the box plots using SPSS, and histograms. You can see these histograms, and also line graphs, then bar charts. Everything is available in this SPSS, but sometimes you may feel these graphs. Sometimes these graphs are very nice in Excel, so therefore for the graphing purpose, you can use Excel as well. So because that we can shift easily between these two interfaces actually. So from SPSS to Excel or Excel to SPSS, so we can use both actually, hybrid version actually. SPSS වල සමහර වෙලාවට graphs එහෙම ලස්සන නැහැ, Excel වල ඊට වඩා ලස්සනයි. So therefore we can use Excel to take the graphs. But so the box plots and the other things, so we can't draw using Excel. So for that we can take this output from this SPSS. Then utilities, next menu, utilities, variables, QMS plan, merge, scoring guard, likewise it's mentioned. Utilities allows you to list file information, which is a list of all variables, their labels, values, locations, and data files and types. So actually yeah, no need to use these menus actually. ඒවා අපිට use කරන්න වෙන්නේ නැහැ ගොඩක් වෙලාට. Anyhow, but it's available. Then extensions. Yeah. Next one, extensions are the programs that can be added to the base SPSS package. Yeah, there are we can add some, because once you are using the Google Chrome or something, there are some add-ons, right? So we can add that for the Google Chrome. Likewise in here, in the extension, so if there are some add-ons to SPSS, we can add those add-ons for this extension, right? Extension not everything add, and then extension hub is there, right? So we can add. Then window split, so we can split the window like that. Then here, then partially අපිට වැඩ කරන්න පුළුවන් නේ. So we can split the window, right? So remove split. Yeah, so sometimes we need some parts, because the first part is from here, the other part from another way. So therefore we can same file we can split. Tracing වැඩේ කරගන්න අපිට සමහරවිට split කරගන්න වෙනවා. Okay. Then help is there. Window, you can be used to select the window you want, data editor, output editor, so you can take help, many useful options, a link to SPSS homepage, statistic coach and syntax guide. So you can learn many more from this help menu. Using topics, you can use use the index option to type in any keyword and list of options, or you can view the categories and subcategories available under context. You can type what we need, and we can find many resources available in itself. Yes. Then okay. Then you know how to save this, right? So once you yeah, once you yeah, here you can see if you type something here and we delete that one, yeah, then you can see you can save from there, save from here, or file save, it's available there. Then existing SPSS, we can just click on this cross and we can exit. Yeah, once you exit, right, it's mentioned that, so if you need to save this file, yeah, best practice is, right, so once you enter some data set, right, so just you have to save, enter karna gaman save karna. Why we are handling large data sometimes, so if you not save those things, again we have to enter, right, therefore it's better to uh, after 5 or 10 minutes work, so it's better to always repeatedly save, especially these things, because these are huge data sets sometimes, so more than thousands of people sometimes. If you miss some data, so it means we have to do the same thing again, therefore it's better to save. Right, entering data into SPSS worksheet. Yes, now we are starting that little practical part. In general, to enter the data cell worksheet, you can use cursor to click on. Yeah, so yeah, we'll take a new one file, new data file. Right, I'm taking a new data file. Yes, you can see that one. This is new data file. Right. Yeah, new data file. Right, new data file is there. Yeah, just we'll see yeah, we can enter the data. Then what's happened here? It's take like that. Wow, it means, so its variable is created here. So this is just not like Excel. So before enter the data in the data view, before enter the data in the data view, so we have to go for the variable view, and we have to select what are the variable we are going to add there, and you have to mention what is type, those things we are discussing anyhow, that before enter the data, so we have to define variables in variable view, right? Yes. Then yeah, you know how to erase the data. We can use backspace. Then after entering the data, so you can press enter and complete that one. So naming and defining variables. To select variable view of the data editor window, click on the variable view tab. Yeah, so we can shift to the variable view. Here you can see variable view. Yes, in variable view, you can see here, there are many columns called name. Here you can see name, type, this column, width, this column, decimals. It means number of decimal places you need in decimal points. Label means, I will show you. Then values, missing, columns, align, and measure. So sometimes there is another column called role. Role just it means it's input or something, it's mentioned there, right? But this is not important thing. Right. So then here you can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 10 columns. 10 columns. So you have to define your variable using these 10 columns before enter the data. Right, each of these heading is used to indicate some of the definitions of each variable. So variable names. Yeah, so we have to define variable names. Yeah, so now we are going to the designing view. So then here you can see variable view. Yeah, the name must be begin with a letter. Yeah, first letter should be a letter, right? First one should be a letter. The remaining characters can be any character, any digit, a period, or the symbols and hash, those things, right? You will see. Then I will, first one is in number. First name is, I will put number, N-O, right? N-O. Okay, right. So then the other things are automatically taken. So we will change those things later. So then look at here. So then it's basically mentioned that first letter should be a letter. So then here I write one name, right? So look at here. It's mentioned there. It's mentioned there. Where variable contains an illegal first character. So we can't put a number at the beginning, right? Number එකක් දාන්න බෑ. Right? So but name 2, it's possible. Name 2. After the letter in English alphabet, then we can put digits or this at sign, dollar marks, anything, doesn't matter. Right? But after this, okay. And also variable names cannot be end with a period. Right? Let's see. Name. It's mentioned variable can contains an illegal characters. So I put some spaces there. It's not. And also comma. Yeah. So period also we can't use. Comma we can't use at the end. So it shows an it's illegal character. Variable names that end with the underscore should be avoided. එක පුළුවන්, but avoided. Name underscore. It's taken. Oh, no, it's not taken. No, it's taken, but it's given warning message. Right? Some names that end in an underscore, a special variable in statistics. It is individualized to end user to use a variable to name that character. So normally we are not using this at the end because of that reason, right? Because of that reason. Next one, spaces, special characters cannot be used. It means I will take first name. There is a space, but it is not taken. Variable name contains an illegal character information. Right, and also this one we can't use, right? Likewise, those things we can't use in our variable names, spaces, characters like this, right? Each variable must be unique. Duplication is not allowed here. So if we type one name variable, then it's, you can see here, we type no, then I will again take another variable, simple no. But its variable name is duplicate because no is available there. We can't access 2 times there. Okay. The underscore character is frequently used for the where a space. Yeah. Then I told you first name, first space name. It's avoided. So then what we have to do is first then underscore name. It means underscore we are using actually. If there is a space in between 2 words, so we can't put the space there, so we can use underscore. SPSS maybe miss out the spaces when reading in names from another package such as Excel. Reserved keywords cannot be used as variable name. So these are some of the reserved keywords. So it's better to write those things actually, or no need to write because you will get this presentation, no? Right? Anyhow, that so we can't use all and by EQ. So these are the reserved keywords. So you can't use those things. And variable types. The column is showing numeric for all rows. This means that numerical values will be expected the data set related to these variables. Yeah. The next one is variable type. No, variable type. So let's see. Then I will take another one, gender. Yes. So if we need to enter, we'll see there. Yeah. So I will go to the data view. So not this one. I will go to the data view. Then I am trying to type something there. Yeah, it's not available there here. It's not taking. But if we type something, but what's the reason is that so they are not taking it as what you call characters. But the common. So what you need to do is you have to change. So we have to go for the variable type, and you have to change this variable type into the string. Otherwise, you can't type using words. Right here, right, you can see food name and gender, right? So I am trying to carve in the, right? This is my name. Just enter. It's not taken there. So ගන්නෙ නැහැ. Right? Why is that? Because we have to go for the variable view. And so you can see this. Yeah, first name, that variable type, it's mentioned as numeric. No, it is not numeric. So it is a string. So then I will change this as string. Now look at here. Now look at here. Its first name is what? Kabind. Now it's mentioned because what is the reason is that so you need to choose the correct variable type. So the variable types are this numeric, date, custom currency, and string. Then click OK to return the variable window. Okay, enter the dates. You know, date formats are available. All right, so we'll go here. You can see. Enter dates. Yeah, so then here, date. Right? So then we can enter one, then we can go for here. So then what is the type? Date, date. Then we can use the date format as well. Yeah, variable width and decimal places. Here, variable width we can decide. Then default its width is 8. So then, but we can change. Right? We can change. Then number of decimal points. Number of decimal points. I will set it as 0. Right? Yeah, so I will show you what is it. Then I will put this for number for 2 decimal points. Right? Then we go to the data view. Then I will add 1, 2, 3, 4. What happens? Automatically it's generated 2 decimal points. But in here, in variable view, number of decimal points, if we reduce to 0, then what's in data view? Here you can see. Sorry, 1434 is there without decimal points. Decimal points නැතුව එතන තියෙන. Then variable labels. Yeah, sometimes we can label it. We can see labels. It means with a number, I will put as index number, right? First name. And gender. Yeah. Gender also we can put like that, date. Date of enter. Likewise, we can change the variable type. Then we can enter this date. So then first name I will write. Gender. අපි එතන ගියහම බලමු gender. Variable labels, that's okay. The next column is handle label and used to inform SPSS about the details associated with each variable name. The maximum length of any label is 255 characters, but we are label means very simple thing, no? Therefore, no need to take that much lengthy variable names. Anyhow, that it's available 255 characters in the variable in there. Right. So then value labels. We can go here. Yeah, label index number likewise. Then value labels. Then I will go for the gender. Look at here. I'm going to the value labels. As mentioned there, right? As mentioned there, we can put F for female and M for male. Right? For that, because it's mentioned there, this is numeric variable. So M and F are the string variable. So therefore, we have to change this for string. Now it's okay. Now we can go for variable view and enter. Right. We can go for variable gender. Then we can go for values here. Then what I want to do is M for male. Then M is the value. Then value label is male. So we can add. Then F is for female. Likewise, you can add. Yeah, here there is a data set. So right. So then these are the some data actually. Then here you can see this is data view. So then when you can see this is variable view. Then labels, everything is there. Yes, those are the things actually. Yeah. Yes. That's enough. Then second lesson, that is importing data from another file and managing variables. So these are the learning outcomes actually. In this lesson, import data from Excel data files, describe different items in variable view. But yeah, before moving to the second lesson, so just I'm asking, but that is very basic thing we discussed. So any questions from first lesson? I think all clear, just I'm asking, right? Because nothing we discussed actually. So any question? ඉන්නවනේ කටින් ඉදි නෑ නේද? අද ටිකක් Can you hear me? Properly? Yes, no? ඇහුණා නේද මම හොඳට? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, then second lesson. Importing and exporting data, right? So, we can open data so we can import. And yeah. So, you know how to open the file. So we can go open, then open file. So we'll try to, I also file data. So here, file, open, open, data file. So then yeah, we can open the data file. Yes. Likewise, we can open the files. Basic rules to allow Excels to the reading to SPSS. Okay. Right. Now what we are going to do is we are going to import, right? Import Excel files to SPSS. So I will send you the SPSS file. Sorry, this is data file. Student data cannot be sent because it's currently in use. Okay. Yeah, I sent this. I sent one Excel file to you, right? So it mentioned these things. Yeah, so this is the Excel file. So I want to import this to a SPSS worksheet. Basic rules to allow Excel data to read in SPSS. Right, data type and width. Each column is a variable. Data uh, type and width for each variable are determined by the data type and width Excel, right? If the column cannot, if the column contains more than one type, for example, date and numeric, the data is set into string and all the values are read as uh, valid string value. Blank cells, variable names, right? We have to consider. Right. So then we'll try to import this. Actually, so in Excel, so just we can type the variable names. But when it's come to the SPSS, the basic thing is, right? Hmm. Yeah, so this is the actually Excel file. So we are going to convert this into SPSS. Yeah, we'll see how we can import this, right? අපි කොහොමද import කරන්න කියලා බලමු. Yeah, just we can copy and paste and we'll see what happens there. We copied and we come to here. Then I will erase all the things. Data view. Then we'll face this. Yeah. Then here you can see it. It filled. It filled. But there is a problem. But there is a problem. So then you can see student ID, age, birth. It's mentioned here. But variable names are not there. So there is what we can do is then. So again, I am erasing all. Then we can go to the Excel file. Then these are the headings now within headings. So I'm copying these headings. Then right click, then copy. Then we have to paste this again. Paste special. Right, then we have to take the transpose. Here, transpose. Then okay. Then what happens? These columns change to, sorry, rows change to columns. So then we can take this copy and we can go the SPSS and go for the variable view. Then we can paste this. Right. So then now we can copy. Right, we can copy and paste there. Then you can see student ID, age, gender, and score. There's things available. All the type is numeric, right? Numeric. Then we have to copy these things. I think a copy current. Then before copying this, so just we have to check. Student ID. Student ID actually numeric one. That's okay. Then age numeric. Date of birth. Date of birth not numeric one. It's date. It's too late actually. What can we do for this? Is yeah. Data type. We have to change date of birth. That is for date. And yeah, DDMM by Y format. Now it's okay. Data view. Yes. Let's go, science go, English go, attendance. Right? So we can now, we copied this headings actually, only headings to the SPSS worksheet. Then this is just we can copy and paste. So we can go copy. Then we can paste here. We can paste. Yeah, now it's filled. But there is again another issue. Date of birth not taken. Math score, science score. Gender it's not taken. Yeah, we have to go. Then then we can change actually. Mhm. Mm, yeah. So yes, we need age. Age is there. It's numeric. Doesn't matter. Student ID. Okay, doesn't matter. Date of birth. Date of birth. That is date. Date. Yeah. All right. It is not entered there. The reason is you can see here. This have yeah date, month, and year. So we will go for that format there. Date, month, and year. Right. This is then it goes to the data view, date of birth. We'll try it. We can copy there. No, it's also not taken. Why is that? When it goes to Excel view, you can see there. Mhm. Yes. Date of birth. So we can't enter like that. Then what we can do? Date many options. Mhm. Variable type. Yeah, anyhow, we can copy from here, right? So we can change that for the available type there. We can change it, make it in available type like date. It's Mhm. Right. We can, yeah, we can change the date format. Then we'll try. I will change for this format. Right. Now I think we can end. Variable view. Right. So now what is the option that I have is year, month, day. Year, month, day. Right. We can change actually here. Right. Then we can enter data view and gender. Yes. Right. Gender. Right. Then next one, math score. It's not entered. We'll see what happened. Math score, numeric, numeric. Doesn't matter. Then we can copy and paste math score. Yeah. So then math score, what happens? Math score. Numeric, okay. So then we copy and paste. Yeah. Now it's okay. Yeah, then we can see here there is no decimal points. We can remove this variable value. So decimal point 0. Yeah. Then we can remove this decimal points. Yeah. Then we can see in data view. Then all are 0. All are zeros. Yes. Example data set is there. Imagine yeah, questionnaire. There is a question actually. So based on that questionnaire, so we are trying to collect some data and enter to a SPSS worksheet. Right. Imagine that you are interviewed some people on their smoking habits using the questions shown below. Right. Reference number is there. Smoking questionnaire. How old we are on your last birthday? Indicate your sex, male or female. Do you smoke at all? Do you smoke cigarettes? Likewise, there are some questions in this questionnaire just to take the ideas uh, of the participants, right? Yeah, so this is a questionnaire actually. From 10 completed questionnaires, it is possible to create the dataset like one shown in the next slide. So in the next slide, so you can see a summary that is collected from 10 participants, right? So then this data has 10 observations from number 1 to 10, 14 variables, reference numbers 8, 6, likewise. So here you can see 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. Yes, there are 14, 14 variables, and it's collected from 10 uh, 10 observations. All the information about the single paper makes as a one observation. Note that blanks indicate missing values. If there are blanks, it indicates missing values. Yeah, you can read and understand those things. I'm not going to explain. Everything is in here. Right. So then here, suitable labels also given there. So just try to find at this what do you call references. Sorry, add this data to a worksheet. Well, make add again. Right. Where is this? All right. Reference number first one. First variable ref no. Reference number. Sorry. I have to go for variable ref number. My label is reference number. Reference number. Then age. Then label is age at last birthday. Age last birthday. Age last birthday. Third one, 6. The label is sex of respondent. Likewise, we can label actually. You should now have all information necessary to start creating example data set in SPSS. First, we'll show the variable view of the data editor, variable names. Right. Yeah, variable type. Reference number in the first cell. Yeah, we type reference numbers. It's mentioned step by step how you can do this. Make a step by step. Age, then variable type. Yes, reference numbers numeric. Okay, so then these things we can do. Okay, six were all collected form F and M male. Yeah, so then here we have 6. So then we can go for the values. Now I will take 1 for male, then 2 for female. Then what we have to do here is, so when we are entering the data available there, so we have to just enter 1, 2 only, because we mentioned 1 is for male and 2 is for female. Yeah, date we can change. Yeah. Right, in here it's mentioned that there are columns. No, it's mentioned that in the uh, first column actually. So formatting is given here, right? Decimal 0, right? Okay. Correct. Variable names, okay. Value labels, right. Yeah, I showed you how we can add this. If you're adding male M and F for there, so you have to then you have to change this for string. When female ගන්නවන string වලට මාරු කරන්න ඕනේ, otherwise so we can use 1 2. Doesn't matter. Yeah. I think it's better to do this one. No, I will show you actually. The medium just yeah, I will show you yes. Then this is actually what we need to enter, right? But we know need to enter, so I go to the first actually. Yeah. So then here M and F. So when we are entering, then you have to go for the variable view. And here sex. It's sex of respondent, male and female. What you did there is make enter number method confused way. So I am reference number. I need the table actually. This is a table. All right. This is a table. Then first, before that, we can add this one. So it's reference numbers okay, age okay, sex okay, then smoker. Can smoker 6. Number 6, number of 6, num 6, right? Num 6, and here pipe, next variable pipe, and cigars, then give up, underscore we can put, give up, and tax, danger, cinemas, date survey, date, underscore survey. The next one is date submit. Okay, right. Then value labels. Value labels mentioned there. Value labels, reference number list. Here we can add reference number, sex of respondent. Do you smoke? Do you smoke? Right, next one. Do you smoke cigarettes? Do you smoke? Do you smoke cigarettes? So, do you smoke cigarettes? Next one, how many cigarettes per day? How many cigarettes per day? All right, so this is the. Then, do you smoke a pipe? Do you smoke pipe? Do you smoke pipe? Do you smoke cigars? Do you smoke cigars? Then, have you tried to give up smoking? Have you tried to give up smoking? Next one, do you think tax on tobacco is too high? Do you think tax on tobacco is too high? Next one, do you think smoking is dangerous to health? Do you think smoking is dangerous to your health? Do you think smoking is dangerous to your health? Next one. Do you think smoking should be allowed in cinemas? Do you think smoking should allow in the cinemas? Allowed in cinemas. Next one, that date the survey was completed. Date the survey was completed. Next one, date the subject submitted their thesis. Date the subject submitted their thesis. Yeah, now it's okay. So then now when we defined the names and we defined the labels of that one. Okay. Then මං skip කරලා ආපුවා ඒක තේරෙන්නේ නැතුයි කියලා දැන් value labels හරි. Okay. Then age at last birthday. Age at last birthday. Right? Yes. Age at last birthday. This one we need. Or 2 column 5 age last birthday. Hari value labels. Value labels, reference numbers, okay. Then value labels. It's mentioned F for female and M for male. Right. F for female and N for male. Value labels. We have to go for the sex. Here it's mentioned 1, 2, but it's F and M. Then what we need to do is we have to go sex. That's we have to change numeric to string. Then, okay. We have to change this. We can delete, remove. Then we can get F for female and M for male. Now it's okay. N for male. Okay. Then that is what we mentioned there. Okay. Now it's okay. Then 6 pipe cigars give upsell need to values as smoker. Yes. Okay. All right. Then next one is tax dangers in amounts. Then it's given 6 pipes and all the needs value labels as smoker. Yeah, let's go for there. Yes, then we have to take this one, tax dangers in a mass. We need strong, there is 4-point scale there. Then we have to add these things. So for where with west we have to go into a tax, right? So then tax, it means this one. Do you think tobacco tax is high? Then we can take here value label. 1 is strongly disagree. So 1, what is strongly disagree? Strongly disagree. Then 2, disagree. 2, disagree. Then 3, agree. 3, agree. The next one, 4 is strongly agree. Now it's okay. You can press OK. Do you have any question? Actually, you can ask or you can send me a message, right? So just I'm talking without asking any question because I thought that this is very basic thing. That's why. Uh, okay. Then we can, yeah, I will check. Then this is same for next copy and paste for the other two variables, danger and cinemas. Danger and cinemas, yeah. So just we can copy and paste for these two as well. Same thing. Now here, no need to type it again. Right, that's okay. Yeah. Missing values. Yeah, missing values that, yeah, sometimes. Yeah. So if there are some missing values actually, missing values, so there are sometimes we are using discrete missing values button, then we can change 999. Likewise, just a practice actually, then it's understand that is a missing value. So then number of 6, we can go number of 6, then we can here missing here number of 6 missing, you can see there. Then discrete missing value. Then if we put 999, so because we assigned that, so then it 999 we mesh. Then if we enter the 999, it means that there is a missing value. The other one is measurement scale of variables here, right? So if we change this to the string, automatically it's take as nominal variable. I think you have little bit of understanding about these measuring scales. I don't know actually sometimes because if you are following recall uh, if you're following some MSc, MPhil, or it's like that kind of degree, so you need the basic what do you call basic understanding about basic statistic, that is numerical scales. Okay, so here actually there are four. Actually there are four numerical variables, right? But here it's mentioned only 3 in SPSS. You can see here scale, ordinal, nominal. So then reference number, you can see here, reference number is actually a naming purpose. Then we have to take it as nominal variable. I think it's mentioned there, right? We have to change those things. Yeah. In statistics, certain procedures are only appropriate for variables measured on specific scales of measurements. The scale characteristic recognized by SPSS, right? But in statistics, there are 4 scales we call nominal, ordinal, ratio, and interval scales. But in SPSS, we are using only 3. That is available in SPS. That's why nominal, ordinal, that is same. Then scale, it means interval and ratio. For both, we are taking it as scale. Nominal, actually, nominal for the naming purpose. A variable that can be targeted the nominal, its value represent categories with no intrinsic ranking. For an example, male and female, right? So that is actually the category. So that is nominal variable. Ordinal, ranking purposes. That strongly agree, strongly disagree. That goes to ordinal variable. A variable can be treated as the ordinal when its value represent the categories with some intrinsic ranking. Then, for example, the level of service satisfaction from highly dissatisfied, highly satisfied. That is good for the ordinal variables. Then scale. Scale, it means all the numbers. It goes to the scale. Right? Then here, in our data set, 6 nominal measures. What's the nominal measures? It's mentioned reference number as scale. No, here it doesn't matter. So, but it is and here this is they mentioned at scale. Then there are 6 nominal measures called sex, smoker, sex. That is nominal, smoker, nominal. right? Sex nominal, smoker nominal, 6 nominal, cigars nominal, pipe and give up. Pipe and give up. So it's we can take it as nominal variables. And 3 ordinal measures stack danger and cinemas. Yes, are mating. Strongly disagree. These are ordinal. If there is scaling like that, so those are ordinal variables. There are 3. And 3 scale measures. That is reference number, age, yes, age, number of 6. Number of 6. And what is this? What is cigars? Actually, cigars. That is nominal, eh? Nominal. Cigars nominal. And what is this? Data. That is actually scale. Data also we are taking at scale, right? Yeah, now it's okay. Measure is also we can change like that. 2 date variables considered by yeah, used as 2 date variables considered as SPL scale variables. All right, now it's finished. Entering, I think. Yes. Okay. Right. So if you no need, I think sometimes this decimal point, so we can I will see that it's given here. If not, we can get that for 0. Yeah, we have to take like that. So decimal points it's set to 0, right? Therefore, we can set all the decimal points to the 0, right? Just copy and paste. That's easy. We can paste all are 0 now. Okay, now it's okay. Then we can enter the data here. In data view, this data you can enter, right? We can enter, then it's look like that, like this. In data view, we can enter this. Right. Okay. So far, any questions? Yeah, any unclear things? Yes. Right. Just data entering and manipulation. So will start from next day actually. So data view, then we are starting from this one. So it's better, yeah, in next day, it's better to enter this data to SPSS worksheet. So then we can do some actually, what do you call, yeah, so you can do practical with me. So that's better. Yeah. Right. Again, I'm asking in questions. I'm waiting for your answer. Any question? All clear? At least send me a message. So as a feedback. Yes. Very sorry actually again because that is now too late because of me
Sir,
actually. Yeah.
can we get today's session recording?
Yeah, you definitely that recording is sending to you, right? All the materials, recordings, all are provided, right? Doesn't matter about, right? No worries, right? Yeah. Yes, I think no questions right? Therefore, we'll stop from that point. So once you come next day, I think day after tomorrow. So it's better to install SPSS. Those who don't have that, what you call software. So then all the materials will be shared to you. Then just you can practice. The next day onwards, we are going to start the analysis part, right? So that is actually that is what actually you are expecting, I think. So before analysis, actually, we need to know how to enter the data and how to manipulate data, those things. Right. Anyhow, that I think no replies here. I think you can understand those things. If you have any further problems, Sachin, you can ask from the next session. Okay. Then we can end today's session now. Then good night.